What's up everyone, welcome to another video. In this video, I will cover fixing a manual transmission that is hard to shift in a Saturn Vue. This is a 2005 Saturn Vue with a 5-speed manual transmission. The shifter moves okay left to right in neutral, but it has become difficult to push into the gears over the last week. The gears don't grind or anything, the shifter is just hard to push in. I removed the cover and there isn't anything broken or binding. Everything looks to be moving freely. These two shift cables go to the shift linkage on the transmission. Looking under the hood, you should check the hydraulic clutch fluid. This could be the problem if your gears are grinding. I've also recently changed the transmission fluid, so I'm not worried about that. I'm looking down here where the shift cables connect to the shift linkage on the transmission. Here they are. And here's a view of them in operation as I shift through the gears. It's common to replace the shift cables to fix this hard shifting issue. However, I pulled this boot off to get better access to the cable. Then I used some white lithium grease. I sprayed it into the cable sheath. I shifted through the gears to work in the lubricant. I repeated this process of spraying in the lubricant and shifting through the gears 4 times to work it in as much as I could from here. Reinstall the rubber boot by seating the lip over the groove. Notice that the plastic stem is not secured. It can slide in and out and spin around. Push it back into the fitting. It will click and you will feel it snap in. Then it will be secure and not move around. It can be difficult to snap in. There's not a lot of room and it required some force. Then do the same procedure for the bottom cable. Pull off the rubber boot and pull out the plastic stem. I couldn't pull this one out by hand. I had to use some pliers to leverage it out. I injected lubricant into the sheath and cycled the gears. I did this 4 times to work in the lubricant. Then reinstalled the boot and snapped in the plastic stem. Then I let it sit overnight. The next day, I took it out for a drive. The shifting was significantly improved. I was planning to do the process again, but after I was out driving for an hour to complete my errands, the shifter was feeling really good. At this point, I had no concerns about it being hard to shift. Lubricating the inside of the sheath between the cable and the sheath, and then driving it for about an hour, completely solved the hard shifting issue for me. After that, I also lubricated the linkage. I figured, why not? It can't hurt. It reduces friction so the linkage can move more smoothly, and it will also prevent rust. I cycled through the gears to work it in. The issue is completely solved. The shifter is very smooth. This is the best it's ever shifted. So that wraps this up. I hope it was helpful. Have a great day and I'll see you in the next video.